Welcome to my new moon forecast for August 1st, 2019 or July 31st, depending on where in the world you are. I do want to note that even though this message is received from my dream world for this specific time, it doesn't matter. So if you've come upon this video at a later date, that means that this is the perfect time for you to hear this message. I would like to point out that this is a general new moon forecast. If you have your own specific burning question that you would like clarity on, please reach out to me directly. You can do so on my website, hollyemerson.com, which is right here on the screen, as well as I will drop a link in the description for you. Now, as you may or may not know, I am a dream oracle, so these messages that I share for the new moon and full moon are messages that I receive while I'm lucid dreaming in the dream world. And so for this new moon, I've got some really interesting insights to share with you and energies that's kind of up for the collective right now, or for whenever it is that you come across this video. I also wanted to note that the big key message I will share at the very end, as well as some questions for you to help you go deeper. So they're questions that you can meditate on or you can journal on, so stay tuned for those at the end. Now, the overarching message that I received from the dream world for this time is all about creativity and flow. So it's really about allowing your ideas to come to fruition. I got all these images of like sprouting and flourishing. So there's like this new energy that's coming in for you right now that is really going to support you in what it is that you want to bring to the world. So whatever your gifts are, so maybe there's a project you've been working on or something that you've been really thinking about and wanting to bring to the world and share with others, now is a really great time for that. So it's all about expanding into this new creative energy and allowing that energy to flow through you. Another message that I got in there was about laziness and how, sometimes we think being lazy is a bad thing, but it's about kind of embracing it and embracing less hustle to actually get more done. It sounds a little counterintuitive, but the whole point of it is like when you let go and when you just allow yourself to go into flow, amazing things happen. Less pushing and just kind of allowing the universe to bring you the opportunities that it wants to bring you and bring you the moments of joy that it wants you to bring you and celebration and all these things. And it's about just letting go and going with the flow. It's kind of like, how do you float a cork? You don't. A cork just naturally floats. So it's kind of like allowing that state of what the word was that came up was lazy, and allowing that sort of laziness, but not lazy, but it's like just going with the flow. Allowing that energy to flow through your life is really what is needed right now. So it's beautiful letting go and just surrendering and allowing these creative energies to flow through you. So think of it like a flower. A flower doesn't think about blossoming and it doesn't compete with other flowers and worry about what other flowers are doing. It just does its own thing. It just intuitively knows when it's time to blossom and it blossoms. And so it's kind of embracing that energy into your life at this time. One interesting thing that I noticed in my dream was that I didn't effort in any of it. So there's some dreams when I'm like physically walking, physically moving, physically going somewhere. And this dream was really interesting because yes, I physically had a destination that I needed to get to, but there was actually zero effort on my part to get there. So for example, there was parts of this dream where I was like free falling, but it wasn't scary. I was held in this process of like this free fall, but it was this guided free fall. And I knew like it wasn't scary or anything. And I knew that I was going to end up where I was going, even though this path that I was on, I'd never taken it before. But I had this immense sense of trust and space held for me while I was like free falling. It was almost like in space how it was like anti-gravity. It was kind of like this falling, but it was like a beautiful held. Like I'm going like this because I feel like the universe was like holding me and guiding me. And then there was the other part of the dream where after I was free falling, I was like literally guided into this chair and this chair just started moving effortlessly on this track. And I was just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm going to go this way to my destination. And so there was multiple parts of my dream, well, the whole dream, where it was just like I was trying to get to where I wanted to get to, and it was a new path. So it's embracing a new path, embracing something that you know is an option for you, and you've never really taken this option or this path or this route before, and it's saying like, hey, maybe I'm gonna go that way, and I'm gonna let go and surrender in the process. And what was really cool was, like I said, I wasn't efforting at all. It was just like that cork bobbing down the river. That was me. And so that is like the energy that Spirit is saying and suggesting for you to embrace right now. Like taking a new path, surrendering to the new path, and don't put effort in. Just allow what the universe gives you and how the universe takes you on your little journey to your destination. Because we often have these ideas of how to get somewhere, and we need to do X, Y, Z to get to the said destination. The universe is saying, no, there's actually multiple ways, and being open to these other ways and allowing this universal life force energy and spirit to come in and allow you to surrender and just go with the flow, trusting, knowing that you are going to be taken in this most perfect, divine, almost floating way to your destination. And the other thing too is that it's going to be super joyful in the process. That was another big key, was the joyful component that this whole experience was in the dream world for me, is embracing and enjoying the journey. So like I said, the major key message that I wanted to share is the whole less is more, and embracing different routes, different paths, different ideas on getting to your said destination or said goal or whatever it is that you're working towards. Allowing the journey to unfold how it is supposed to, and not efforting and pushing like we are so used to doing in North America. We're all about the hustle, and it's about less hustle. Less hustle is actually more. So questions that can help you deepen this time for yourself as you step into and allow this new moon energy to flow through your life are: how can I be in a state of joy and relaxation and allow creativity to flow through my life from that space? Some things that you can do for this are maybe breathing practices, meditation, sticky note reminders. I love sticky note reminders. Just putting them on your desk. You don't even have to necessarily write, because maybe you're in an office and there's lots of people walking by. You don't want all these like mantras or sayings around you. Maybe just draw like a flower on a sticky note and put it on there, and it's your reminder to just like stop, breathe, relax, and find that joy within you, and then move forward in your day. So sticky note reminders are awesome. But like I said, journal with this question, meditate with this question, and see what works for you. Listening to your own intuition is the most important thing in everything. And so listen to what feels best for you, what your own inner voice is telling you and guiding you to do, and do that to help you relax into that joyful creativity, that stream, that life force energy that the universe desperately wants you to flow into. Another question that came through me to share with you that you can meditate and journal on is: where can I let go of control and expectations on the journey? I know this is a big one, because I myself would love to control everything so I could have my desired and expected outcome. But really, it is about letting go and just going with the flow. So how can you let go of some of the control and just allow your life to flow and be at ease in this process? So next week's video is going to be all about how you can remember your dreams. So I'm going to share with you the 5 tips that I use to remember my dreams and connect with the dream world. I hope you have enjoyed this new moon message from the dream world. And if this resonates with you, please let me know in the comments below, and also share this with your friends if you think this is something that can benefit them in their life. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And yeah, if you're curious to know how this whole dream oracle thing came to be, watch my video. I will put it somewhere on the screen here so you can just tap it and then you check out how I discovered that I'm a dream oracle.